Good evening, esteemed television watchers. Nakhchivan News Information Program is on air. On March 27, a commemoration event for the martyrs whose birthday was in March was held with the support of the Plenipotentiary Representative Office of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, organized by the Nakhchivan Martyrs Families Public Union. At the plenary session of the Milli Majlis, the draft law on amendments to the law of the Republic of Azerbaijan on media, proposed by the Ali Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic as a legislative initiative, was discussed and adopted in the first reading. Let's have a glance.
On the 27th of March, a commemoration event was held for the March-born matters with the support of the plenipotentiary representation of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, organized by the Families of Nakhchivan Matters Public Union. At the event, attended by state and government officials, families of matters, veterans, public representatives, as well as young students, national leader Heydar Aliyev and the matters was commemorated with a minute of silence, and the national anthem of the Republic of Azerbaijan was played. A video showcase prepared by Nakhchivan television about the March-born matters was demonstrated. Students of Nakhchivan State Technical College came on the stage while carrying the portraits of 34 martyrs from the First and Second Karabakh War. Stating that such a nice tradition and initiative has been started in Nakhchivan, the plenipotentiary representative of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Fuad Necafli, expressed his high appreciation on the commemorative event and mentioned that these events will continue in the future. Fuad Necafli thanked for the support once again, commemorated the matters with respect and honor, wished patience to the families of the matters and healthy days ahead to the veterans. Ilham Jabbarov, father of the matter Captain Seymur Jabbarov, Gulnara Guliyeva, mother of the matter Lieutenant Ramil Aliyev, and Mehabbat Mehmed Aliyeva, mother of the matter Saday Mehmed Aliyev, all mentioned that such commemoration events for the matters gave them emotional feelings of relief and proudness at the same time, and expressed their gratitude for the organizers of the very event. At the end, an artistic composition dedicated to the memory of the matters was presented, prepared jointly by the Student Theatre Studio of Nakhchivan State University and the Bel Canto Vocal Group. At the plenary session of the Milli Majlis, the draft law on amendments to the law of the Republic of Azerbaijan, titled as On Media, proposed by the Ali Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic as a legislative initiative, was discussed and adopted in the first reading. The purpose of preparing the project is to determine the status of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic's Ali Majlis as a founder of the Sherkapsi newspaper in accordance with legislation, as well as create a legal basis for ensuring the sustainable continuation of the newspaper's activities.
The families of the martyrs were sent to Shusha under the organization of the Plenipotentiary Representation of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Employees of Nakhchivan State University participated in the trainings in Italy. More details in the next news block.
27 people from the families of 16 matters from Nakhchivan proudly went to the liberated Karabakh with the organization of the plenipotentiary representation of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The parents, brothers and sisters, as well as spouses and children of our hero matters all visited the national leader Heydar Aliyev's monument in the main square of Nakhchivan city and laid flowers in front of it while going through deep proudness emotions. The parents got acquainted with the rich history and cultural heritage of Shusha, which is called the Crown of Karabakh, as well as with the construction and restoration procedures carried out in the city. As a part of the visit, the families of matters also visited Fuzuli, Khojavand, and other territories liberated from occupation. It should be noted that a group of matters families visited Shusha in December last year. Visits to Karabakh will be continued from now on. Science Day was celebrated in Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences and Nakhchivan State University. The speakers talked about the utmost attention given to science in the Republic of Azerbaijan and the contributions made for the development of science. A letter of appreciation was presented to a group of employees for their effective activities in the formation and improvement of the scientific environment in Nakhchivan State University. The Educational Student Loan Fund held a meeting with the students of the secondary schools of the Autonomous Republic for the first time in Nakhchivan. At the meeting, where information was given about the types of loans, rules and advantages, applicants' questions on the subject were answered. On the same day, the chairman of the board of the Educational Student Loan Fund, Aras Pashayev, also met with the demands at Nakhchivan State University. A conference on policy of genocide against Azerbaijanis causes and consequences was held in Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences in connection with the March 31st genocide. At the conference, speeches were heard on the topics genocide crimes committed against Azerbaijanis in the 20th century and their essence, literal reflection of the March 31st genocide. In the speech, it was emphasized that relevant work is being done at the state level and propaganda campaigns are being carried out in order to convey to the world the events of genocide and crimes committed by Armenians against our peoples throughout history. The Julfa district organization of the New Azerbaijan Party held an event on March 31st in Yayja village of the district regarding the genocide of Azerbaijanis and the Yayja genocide. Firstly, the participants held a greening campaign around the monument erected in memory of the victims of the Yayja genocide and placed fresh flowers in front of the monument. At the event held in the meeting hall of the village center, the dear memory of our martyrs was commemorated. The events of the genocide and its bitter consequences were discussed. According to the information provided by the State Statistics Committee of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, in January-February of the current year, the total domestic product production in the Autonomous Republic was 200,800,700 manats. This is 2.7% more than the indicator in the corresponding period of 2023. During this period, the gross domestic product production per person of the population increased by 2% and reached 428.3 manats. In January 2024, the average monthly nominal salary in the Autonomous Republic was 742.3 manats, which is 18.5% more than in January 2023.
In the State Program for Socio-Economic Development of the Nakhchivan Republic for 2023-27, the population's access to housing is taken as a main goal. The construction of the new residential complexes in Sharur district also serve this purpose. The construction of the new residential complex is being continued on the site of the demolished two-story absolute buildings on Haidar Aliyev Avenue of Sharur. In total, 7 residential buildings with 6 floors and 120 places kindergarten will be built on the territory of the complex, which will cover an area of more than 2 hectares. Currently, the construction works of the 2 buildings in the area have been completed and the interior is being ongoing. In the near future, other absolute buildings located in the area will be demolished and replaced with the new ones. It should be noted that the buildings will be provided with gas, elevator, and other utility lines. Extensive improvement works will be done in the area. Raids were conducted by the State Traffic Police Department of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of Nakhchivan, and drivers were educated. During the raid, several drivers who violated the rules were fined on the spot. The main goal of educating drivers by the State Traffic Police about the rules of stopping in the preventing possible accidents in time.
A meeting was held with the chairman of the Union of Writers, honored cultural worker Asim Aliyev, people's artists Rövshan Hüseyinov and Hasan Ağasoy, jointly organized by the Ministries of Education and Culture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic at the Heydar Aliyev Children and Youth Creativity Center. The Nakhchivan City Open Championship in Athletics Running, dedicated to the dear memory of the martyrs, was held at the Autonomous Republic Stadium. Let's have a glance at culture and sport news in detail.
A meeting was held with the chairman of the Union of Writers, honored cultural worker Asim Aliyev, people's artists Rövshan Hüseyinov and Hasan Ağasoy, jointly organized by the Ministers of the Education and Culture of the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic at the Heydar Aliyev Children and Youth Creativity Center. In the speeches, the multifaceted creativity of intellectuals, whose birthdays were recently celebrated, was discussed, and noted that the importance of the holding such meetings in the terms of promoting the creativity of artists. The collective of Nakhchivan State Children's Theatre presented the performance Bahar Kızı'nın İnatçarlığı, The Stubbornness of Spring Girl, for the children of martyrs and veterans of the Sharo District Cultural Palace. The goal was to preserve the unique traditions of Nowruz holiday, to pass it on to the new generation, and to effectively organize the leisure time of the children of the martyrs and the veterans. The Nakhchivan City Open Championship in Athletics Running, decided to the dear memory of the martyrs, was held at the Autonomous Republic Stadium. 80 athletes took part in the Open Championship for 100, 200 and 400 meters. The winners were presented with diplomas by the organizers.
Today, Nakhchivan Television and Radio is celebrating its 92nd anniversary, and Nakhchivan Information Agency is celebrating its 6th anniversary. Local radio in Nakhchivan has been operating since 1930. On April 1, 1932, the Nakhchivan Radio Broadcast Committee was established. In 1963, television started operating in the Autonomous Republic. Nakhchivan Teleradio has gone through a rich creative path. But the most important period in the history of the teleradio coincides with the years when national leader Heydar Aliyev was active in Nakhchivan in 1999-1993. Today, Nakhchivan Teleradio presents to its audience 17 hours of colorful television programs and films about the socio-political, economic, social and cultural life of the Republic of Azerbaijan and its integral part, the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. One of the main issues facing TV and radio is to bring its programs and broadcasts to a wider audience by connecting to satellite broadcasting in the near future. Esteemed television watchers, that was all for today. Hoping to be together next Monday at the same time. Goodbye.